Today we're going to read, and you're going to enjoy this book because it's called Froggy Plays Soccer. And it's written by Jonathan London. Just about Froggy. Have you ever played soccer? He is going to play soccer. So that's going to be fun to find out. But if he really is good at soccer, there he is. His friends are coming running because they want to play soccer too. Froggy couldn't sleep. He looked out the window. The full moon was rising. It looked like a soccer ball. It does. Just look at that. Tomorrow's the big game, he said out loud. If we beat the wild things, we win the city cup. Oh boy. In the morning, Froggy was bursting to go. He put on his underwear, zap, tugged on his soccer shorts, zeep, snapped on his shin guards, snap, snap, wiggled on his soccer shirt, zim, pulled on his soccer socks, zoop, zoop, and put on his cleats, zup, zup. So he's ready now for soccer. Froggy, called his father. Froggy's father was the assistant coach. What? Let's go. We'll be late for the game. Froggy flopped outside. Flop, flop, flop. There, look at his shoes. They're interesting, aren't they? And looks like he's having a cup of coffee. His dad is. Remember, said Froggy's dad, only the goalie can catch the ball, and you're not the goalie. So they're going to the game. Now repeat after me. Head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. And Froggy sang, head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. All the way to the soccer field, he said that. At the soccer field, the coach, Max's mother, said, we're a team. We're a dream team. Hooray, screamed the dream team. So she's trying to tell them and get them all excited about their game. And so they have a special team that hollers and shouts for them. Soon the game was on. Froggy was doing cartwheels. Just look at that. Froggy was picking daisies. Froggy was picking his nose. And look, the ball went to him. Look at that. And it bounced off his chest. The ball bounced off his chest. He gave a mighty kick and missed the ball, and it went this way, all the way to the end. Just see that. You think he's playing ball very good? But Max trapped it and passed it to BJ, who slammed it right into the net. Goal! It was 1-0. Dream team. They have a point. Again, the two teams faced off. The whistle blew. The dream team charged down the field toward the wild things. Froggy was tying his shoe. Just look at him. Froggy's dad was yelling, defense, defense. The ball hit Froggy in the head. Bonk. He was great at defense. It hit it hit him in the head. And the ball bounced off of his head. And he was able to put it back where it belonged in the field. At halftime, the dream team held the lead. Now remember, said Froggy's dad, and they all chanted together. Head it, boot it, knee it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. The whistle blew and the second half started. A fly circled by Froggy. Just look at that. There was that fly that was bothering him. Froggy, called the coach. What? Keep your eye on the twerp. The ball smacked him in the eye. She was trying to say, keep the ball in your eye. Froggy was mad now. The wild things were stampeding, and Matthew, the dream team's goalkeeper, was chasing the ball. Now the goal was unguarded. This was Froggy's chance. He leapfrogged over Travis. He leapfrogged over Matthew. He leapfrogged over the wild things forward who was firing the ball. Just look at him. He's trying to find out who has the ball. Where is it at? And what a save. Froggy caught it right before the net. But oh, he used his hands. So what happened? Was he supposed to use his hands? No. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. He looked so silly the dream team laughed, but not for long. Look at that. He wasn't supposed to catch it with his hands. The penalty for using his hands was a free kick at the goal for the Wild Things. The Wild Things star forward kicked and scored. Now it was a tied game because the Star Wars got a goal that was kicked because of Froggy catching the ball with his hands. But it wasn't over yet, and when there was one more minute left, the crowd went crazy. The clock was ticking. The ball was coming right toward Froggy. Froggy, yelled his dad. What? But Froggy knew what to do. He jammed his hands in his armpits. He stuffed them in his pockets. He stuck them in his mouth. Then he power kicked the ball so far down the field that it bounced over the goalie's head. Smack into the goal. Yes, it missed the goalie's head. It went right over the top. The Dream Team had won the City Cup. They shouted and danced, and Froggy sang, head it, boot it, knead it, shoot it, but don't use your hands. Is that the way they got the game won? Except to slap high fives with each other. Slap, slap, slap. That was an interesting book, something quite different than we are normally used. He was a funny guy, Froggy. Thank you for listening, and God bless.